The Browns will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again. Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First down at the 47. Looking long. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Running away from the pressure. And he's brought down right at the 42.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability. But since he's been in the pros, we see him run. Pretty good at it.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. He has the grab.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Pulls it in. Taken down at the 21. Double tight end formation. First down at the 21. Looking across the middle. That's a gain of 6. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Automatic first down.
First down here. The Browns come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Catch made near the sideline.
The Chiefs have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
Has it. Touchdown. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the 4th. And now the defense just has anything. If they stop the opponents on this drive, this game.
The Browns now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end.
And they get the sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. It's a 2 tight end formation. He'll throw it over the middle. And that's a 2-yard gain. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The Browns have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. The Browns will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Getting away from the pressure. Got the burn. A foot race to the end zone. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Quick drop back. Has his man. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. And they take him down. The Browns are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. The Browns lined up in the pistol. The Browns
use another timeout here, and they have one left.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Here we go. 38. Let's round. Let's round.
Throws the pass. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Browns can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory.
The Browns will approach this play from out of the pistol. First down at the 49. And he's taken down. The Browns have it at the 39. Looking across the middle. And the flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Scrambling now. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
The Browns seem to have found a rhythm these last couple of weeks. Dominant a week ago, dominant today.
Yeah, their confidence level is high, and I'll tell you this, Jim, these players believe in one another, and it shows on the field.
The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Takes off with it. And intercepted. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's the Browns going up against the Bengals. It's set to be a cold one on the shores of Lake Erie as we send you up to First Energy Stadium and our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
Bengals, Browns, coming up on EA Sports. We come to you from Cleveland, Ohio for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. Do we have a little upset special coming your way today? One team's unbeaten.
Well, I know the undefeated team hopes not, but I'll tell you, Jim, the other team, they're excited about getting out there and getting the chance to put that first blemish on the record. You're always looking for an edge, and when you go against an undefeated team, that's a big edge for your football team.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting for the kick.
The best team in the AFC will be kicking off to get this game started.
That'll be 5 yards. Delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Ohio!
Gonna try and scramble now. Heaving it down the field. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Flex round! Flex round!
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 3 on the play. And he takes off. With 2 hands, he has it. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Let's see how they back up the big play here. 3-step drop. Reaches out and grabs it. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Now on the move. Finds his mark. Gains 12.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
the catch. Taken down at the 27. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Got the completion. Gets about 9 on the play. The Browns now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. 2nd and short. Gains 16. The Browns still driving as the second quarter gets underway. It's first down, right around 3 minutes remaining in the second. First down here after the completion. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this and you can knock it down.
2nd and goal from the 2. The Browns are in for the score. Touchdown. Touchdown pass number 45 of the year.
The Browns preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they have great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. Makes the catch in open space. On his way. The 10. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Browns offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Reaches out and snatches it. Keeps his legs moving. That's a tackle at the 48. First and 10. And now he'll take off. Almost intercepted. The teams head to the locker room. The Browns offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Second down and 10. He's scrambling now. Wants to go deep. Has the catch.
The Browns offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how.
What a catch. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in.
The Browns could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
Down on the field. Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. The Browns offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
Second and 10 coming up. A gain of 9. The Browns now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First and 10. The Browns get a first down. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. The ball is spotted at the 49. First down at the 49. Launches it down the field. Nice inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
All you have to do is give this quarterback a chance, and he will make it happen. Another touchdown throw on a terrific throw and catch.
The Browns took care of business here today, Phil, and now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous, and you're right. Don't make a mistake now like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
The Browns will take the snap from the 30. On the money. The Browns are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Now 1st and 10. He's out of the pocket. He's got a little bit of daylight here. And they tackle him there at the 34. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. At the line of scrimmage, the 34. 1st down and 10. The defense gets a sack. 2nd down coming up. The Browns come out in the pistol. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's got the catch. Tackle's made.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
All that animosity, all that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing of the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.